I said back in episode 175 that I wasn't going to do any more shifter videos, but I lied. Hey guys, welcome to episode 231 of the Ultimate MGB build. I have laid out my old wiring harness and I cut back the wires going from the cam sensor, the alleged cam sensor that was a problem. I cut it back all the way where it goes into the harness. I did not find any breaks in it, but I am feeling a little overwhelmed by this wiring harness. Like, I don't know, just looking at everything and trying to figure it all out. It's just, man, oh man. I mean, I really worked hard to get it as good as this, and it's still a little too much. But, I'm a little too overwhelmed by this right now to do it right now. I'm still gonna try to get this new one from Swap Specialties working. I tried calling them today and they're still on holidays or something, so I couldn't get a hold of them. So, I pulled the shifter out of the car and I am going to pull the shifter apart and try to figure out why there's slop inside of that shifter, because I want to tighten that shifter up a little bit. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Okay, so this shifter, I mean, I guess anybody who knows shifters knows how this works, but these things all stack up on here, and when you change gears, this round part engages this other metal part right there, and if there's any little bit of play in there, it just gets magnified, you know, between this circle, any play between this circle and that circle there. And each one of these controls a different arm. But now the problem is, this looks like it's hardened steel. So I don't want to weld on this and build it up. I don't know. I just don't think there's anything I can do about this. I think I'm just gonna have to clean it, grease it up, put it back together. I don't think there's going to be anything else much that I can do with this shifter to improve it. So, well, that's that. Well, it's the end of another week, and well, it wasn't very productive on the car this week, and that is because honestly, there's not much left to do. To get this car race ready, all I need is a wiring harness and fill it up with coolant and bolt the floor on. That's it. Like, I think the car's ready to go. The paint, obviously I can race without it having those panels painted. Yeah, there's not a ton to do. My shifter is much better now that I've pulled it apart and cleaned it, put it back together. A big part was the adjustment. These rods, there's 3 rods, and if they're not perfectly adjusted, the internal mechanism, it's hard to move the lever side to side and change to the different gears. So I spent quite a bit of time just getting those all absolutely perfect. So they're surprisingly good now. My digital dash is not in yet, and that is because That is because it hasn't been made yet. The Holly dash that I'm getting doesn't come into production for another 2 months, so I need to wait on that. So, gotta be patient. And my wiring harness, this is the stock wiring harness. Look at this. I got this. This is a toolkit, a terminal release toolkit that's supposed to be universal. Well, guess what? It does not have, out of all these little specialty tools, it does not have the right one for releasing these pins, if you'd believe it. And you look at on here and it shows all the different ones. It has Opal, which is a GM product. And it's funny because this engine of the engine in this car also came in several Opal cars in Europe, which also had the E39A ECM that I use, but somehow does not have the right tool for taking apart my ECM, because there's some wires there that I want to disconnect. So, I got the tape. I got my wiring harness tape that came in. I got this model of tape, and I got this model of tape. These are both fabric style tapes, adhesive backed. And but I'm gonna wait until Eric, or as you know him as Alpha Driver from the Grassroots Motorsports Forum, he is sending me some wiring harness wrap that I'll check that out too, and hopefully that'll work really good. Because what I want to do is I want to lay the wiring harness out on the car, make everything go where it's supposed to go, and then wrap it, or at least that'll give me a better idea of how it's supposed to be wrapped. But I mean, it feels really good that the car is so close to being race ready. I mean, really, it's nothing. Like, it's one day, maybe a little more than a day if you include the painting. But yeah, it's ready to go, and it looks so good. I mean, I wish you guys could see the car in real life, because it just looks so menacing in real life. Like, it just looks like, I don't know, like a shark going through the water, ready to destroy or eat everything. But anyways, or maybe it looks more like a mud puppy or a catfish. I'm not sure, but I think it looks really good. I think the car's looking really good, and I think that the aerodynamics being so much better now, and the chassis being so much lighter and everything, yeah, I'm really excited to get this car going this year and run it and see how it does. Yep, looking forward to it. Oh, what else was I gonna? Oh, yeah, this week I also did a few more laps in my 250cc shifter cart, which I'll post that video here. Did you like that? That was good. And also, believe it or not, I had to do some work for Speed World this week. I mean, it is my day job after all. And what we did this week was we made new podiums. So I know traditionally podiums have only one first, second, and third place, but what we find with our customers is that the people who come in fourth and fifth place are always crowding into the podium pictures anyways. So we thought, well, let's put a fourth and fifth place for them. So, yep. And we want to do something with a camera as well. That is, right now what we do is the staff take pictures of people on the podium, and they use these cameras like this one here, this Nikon camera. But I go through a new camera every 6 months because staff keep dropping cameras and then they don't take pictures properly, and it's a thing. So we're thinking of maybe hanging a GoPro from the ceiling with the remote control and taking pictures that way. But anyways, I don't want to bore you with all that. So I hope you found it interesting, and please give my video a thumbs up or like my video, because we are currently at 400 subscribers. 400 subscribers is good, but I need 1,000 subscribers before I can be monetized, or before I can have my own YouTube name, like Ultimate MGB as my YouTube name. I'm not allowed to have that until I hit 1,000. So please share this video, give me some thumbs up, and let's get to 1,000 subscribers. All right, thanks guys, we'll see you later.